basement and they started live streaming their speedruns, because like I said, it started as a hobby, right? They've raised over $4 million for charity since then, and they now have 2 events that each run for a week, and through that week they are going 24/7. There's always something happening on their live streams, which I'll link you to. I'll show you the links later. They do charity events like those, they do raffles, they give away rare games, they give away special things made by the community. Sometimes it's, you know, a stitched plush, sometimes it's something a little fancier, like a 1 in 100 signed copy of Legend of Zelda. AGDQ, Awesome Games Done Quick, runs in January. It benefits the Prevent Cancer Foundation. The Prevent Cancer Foundation is an organization that has had over $1.5 million raised for it by Games Done Quick. They are dedicated to raising awareness and early detection systems and screening for cancers. This is very important to me personally. My grandmother was recently diagnosed with breast cancer, and thankfully they caught it early thanks to the techniques and the awareness campaigns that PCF runs, and she survived. She's in remission right now. And like I said here, I got in touch with Prevent Cancer Foundation. Unfortunately, Games Done Quick didn't respond to my emails, but it's fine. And Maggie Klee from PCF has told me that so far, of the $1.5 million, they've awarded $250,000 of it to a research grant for various cancers. There's Summer Games Done Quick event, which runs in late July to early August. Benefits Médecins Sans Frontières, better known as Doctors Without Borders. They've raised $700,000 since in 2014, and they've raised lots more than that in the previous years. Médecins Sans Frontières is an independent humanitarian organization. They travel to locations like Africa, they traveled to Haiti following the earthquakes, they traveled to Japan following the typhoon. Anywhere there's a disaster or a lack of adequate health care, Doctors Without Borders travels. They provide nonprofit health care for anybody, regardless of political, ideological differences, regardless of race, regardless of gender. Currently, they've spent over $1 billion in 2013, more than that in 2014, providing aid worldwide. In Africa, they provide blankets, they provide mosquito nets to keep out insects that carry diseases such as malaria. In Japan, they provided shelter, food, water following the typhoons, on and on. So if you're looking for more information about these organizations, Games Done Quick has actually got their own site, but if you're just looking to get into speedrunning, you go to Speed Demos Archive and Speedruns Live. Both of these are excellent communities. Speed Demos Archive was created as a site to store videos of people performing these tricks. I wanted to show you better ones, but we can't always have what we want. And Speedruns Live is a site for them to show up and start doing live streaming. So you come online and there's somebody live performing practice runs or exhibition runs, other charity events, smaller ones under the GDQ umbrella. For information on Prevent Cancer Foundation, you go to preventcancer.org. For information on Médecins Sans Frontières, it's msf.org. Both of them are excellent organizations and are absolutely worthy of any donations that you want to give them independent of these events. And, do I have anything? No, it didn't work. That's fun. Okay, and finally, what I'll tell you is that Games Done Quick has their Summer Games event coming up in July 26th. And it runs for a full week, 24 hours a day. You go to gamesdonequick.com and you'll see the best of these guys just putting on a great show. Think kind of like a telethon from the old days, you know, when that used to be a thing that people did. It's kind of like that, but with video games and nerds who spend a lot of time playing them, like me. And so you go to this site and it'll have a big stream window where you can see everything that's being played at that moment. It'll have a chat to communicate with people. You can talk about what's going on. You can have a really good time. So I'm really encouraging you guys to check that site out, check these sites out, check out the community. They're really great people, wonderful, wonderful people, and a great hobby if you're looking for something to do that doesn't involve going outside like me. And finally, check these organizations out, PCF and MSF. Like I said, excellent charities. honestly, they deserve all of the help they can get. So that's it. Thank you for listening.